name is Korsten. I'm the Global Chief Creative Officer of Wunderman Thompson, based in Amsterdam. I was jury president of the Digital and Social Media and Influencers jury this year at LIA. Okay. I think the judging experience has been great. We did the pre-judging individually, but already started bonding as a jury. And after that, we got into the discussions, which is always the most fun bit. And there were some heated discussions, but overall it was quite consensus-like. So I think everyone was really in line of what the best work was in the categories. So it was actually quite smooth sailing. I think in social media and influencers, we saw a lot of good work. There wasn't really one thing for us that really stood out and blew everyone away. That felt like it was going to be an inspiration for young creatives that come into the business and see this work and are inspired by the category. In digital, of course, everything these days is digital. So it took a bit of discussion on what are we awarding here, because everything has a digital component these days. So, but I think talking through everything, we discussed and agreed on what we thought fitted the category and what didn't. But there were some really fundamental projects that we really felt were helping the world in a very positive way. We as a group really liked The Truth Wins, a project for Reporters Without Borders, where they allowed people through the lottery numbers in a certain country to unlock news articles that would be censored by the governments. So that sounds complicated, but it was the only way for people to be able to get to that kind of uncensored journalism in those countries, and that felt like something that the world really needed and still needs, to be honest. I think one of the other things that we really liked was a project called Hack Market by Back Market, where they basically hacked into the Apple Store to communicate the importance of using refurbished phones. So actually, at the moment where people were buying a new phone, they hacked in via AirDrop into that moment, and it actually on the phone it appeared that you would maybe better buy a refurbished phone, which Back Market sells, because that's, I think, 91% better for the environment than buying new phones. So that was one that also for us stood out. Yeah, I think in digital, the Grand LIA winner was one that we all rallied behind quite quickly. And the reason for that was that it feels like this project, which is called Data Tienda from Mexico, it really felt like this meant a substantial change in people's lives. Women that weren't able to get a loan were now, because of the way that they collected the data and gave credit scores, people were now able to get those loans and start businesses, and to think about the impact that will have. I think already in the first few months they had 10,000 women that got a loan that wouldn't have had one if this didn't exist. So to think about the impact that has on the lives of those women and everyone around them feels like something that we wanted to celebrate and serve as inspiration for other creatives in other parts of the world. As a jury, you look for things that make a true impact in the world, one. And second, inspire people to think about other innovative ways to deal within that category. And I think this project did both that, so we felt like that was a well-deserved Grand LIA. I think that we felt there were 3 really solid golds and 6 silvers, but we felt that we needed to have something that would inspire people to go out and do daring things in the social and social media influencer category. And it just felt like the word was really good, but nothing was of that level that you go like, ooh, I can't wait to get back, start writing and do more of this kind of work. So we felt like the goals were solid goals, but we wouldn't go beyond that. We didn't feel any of the cases worthy of a Grand LIA, so we didn't award one this year.